from the country's employment perspective, because unemployment can lead to a lot of other civil challenges. So that's one number. Second is the economic prosperity, that is all around, not just limited to specific houses, but rather if the economic prosperity has to reach to the every nook and corner of the country, startups hold the key. So from that perspective, startup success is in a way going to define the country's success. The startups' ability to collaborate and provide value to the global ecosystem, global companies, global customers, that can only mean that we are able to bring in prosperity to the country that ultimately can be distributed to the employees and so on and so forth. So in that context, I'm actually very, very happy to have a very esteemed panel.
So, my name is Ravi Nimgat. I'm based out of New Jersey. I'm the founder and CEO of Intelligent Design. And as a company, we are a startup ourselves because we start something or the other every year. And we are an ecosystem company. So, my focus today is going to be on how to make the startups into inclusive manner and how we can contribute to each other's success, and how we are not looking at each other as layers, but how we can create an effective leaning on each other to collaborate. Thank you.
Respected J. Garu, ISF Committee and Distinguished Panel, thank you for having me here. I am Manohar Reddy. I am the founder CEO of UG. Just a quick introduction. I started as an entrepreneur growing mushrooms, made some films, worked in the solar industry, now trying to build some solutions in the automation and AI space. I'm looking forward to hearing more than speaking. Thank you.
Hello, audience. Again, thank you very much for having me here. My name is Edward Cole, founder of Catalyst Technology. My background is in financial markets, particularly digital trading systems, electronic trading marketplace, and through my understanding of how software like Bloomberg completely revolutionized and magnified the speed in which financial markets grew. And the way they did it was because
Los Angeles. My journey is actually, so until 2010, I've been running a startup, basically, technology company into hardware and software innovation and design background. Now we're running a venture studio and an accelerator and a venture fund, healthcare fund in the US. So we built about 30 startups in the last 40 months. So out of which about 6 are healthcare specific, and the rest of them are AI. We run our own GPU data center, AI lab for our startups. So I'd like to thank you, Jay Garu, for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Adit Subedi. I'm Chief Growth Officer of AgTech. So we're based out of US and the Middle East. It's basically into cybersecurity solutions. We started the firm in 2019, and basically I am responsible for developing
my corporate job, which is as a managing director for PE Shaw India, or PE Shaw is a global hedge fund. And my second hat is as a startup founder of an FMB brand that's trying to scale up within the country. And I look forward to this interaction where I can try and see how we can bridge the two experiences of one being a startup but also having a wealth of corporate experience. And I've been a mentor for some of the ISF startups for the last 1.5 years. And happy to share my experiences. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Srinath Parankusam. Is it audible? Yeah. I'm Srinath Parankusam, partner of Siri Advisory. It's a strategic consulting firm located out of, I'm located out of Amsterdam. So we are present in 6 countries, including India. In India, we call ourselves as startup. I'll be speaking on all the advice.
We have a vertical focus in healthcare, and we have an AI focus for every vertical. It's like that. One is a technology focus, one is the industry focus. So what I recommend is everybody just, look at the subject matter expert and become a advisor. Plan very well, validate at every stage, and then actually there's so much of opportunity available, so much of investment. And also one more thing, don't start a startup just for raising fund. Okay, just make it a self-sustainable as much as possible, and funding will automatically flow. And there are opportunities all across. In fact, I mean, the US, India is booming. Future is India actually. So, thank you.
Pro bono advisory to startups. The reason why I said pro bono is we know the pain of a startup. When we started the organization, we know what kind of pains a startup undergoes. That's why we decided that anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur, we advise them pro bono. And as one of my panelists, co-panelists said, do not start an organization for the sake of earning money. Money should follow your passion, and you have to have passion to do an passion what you want to do. Then money will follow. That's first thing. And second point is, if you really want to contribute to the society, we don't need to think quite big. We don't have to be like Facebook or Google or so forth. First, let us do that. If as an organization I can give employment to 6 people, and that itself is a great contribution from an individual to the society. And what I saw is, sorry, I'll take one more minute. One of the greatest startups during recent time is the IFS, which under Mr. J.A. Chaudhary Garu. This is one of the greatest startups where everybody is serving without any interest, vested interest. The intention is to serve the society, to encourage the startups, build the entrepreneurs. As India, we are one of the greatest employees in the world. The number of employees are more in India. We produce what your heart says. That is the biggest failure, starting failure. Second is, when you want to be an entrepreneur, you should be ready to have the journey. The organization is like a young baby. From the day one, you have to nurture it till it reaches the age of 18, legal age. Because after that, it takes care of you. So this is what everybody should, follow. That's my advice.
Or when you're a startup entrepreneur, and just the sheer community here, everyone is ready to volunteer. And one, I would say, seek help. There's nothing wrong. Don't shy away from asking help. That's humility when you ask for help. Second is being flexible. I think the moment is all, that's a sign of failure. How adaptable we are, how quickly we can be flexible and evolve, I think that's another key to our long-term journey.
Be a part of your total necklace, okay? And that's the most important thing.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. I think the key takeaway was let's start with bringing in more employers. And
there is a say what Alibaba says, that first you work and then you be a startup. That is the one takeaway where one of our panel discussion members, they were saying that he was first working, come back to the startup. And the second takeaway was Ratan Tata ji